your bearings, then report to me upstairs.
解放された。
So it wasn't a dream after all.
よいしょっと。どっちだっけ。だからちゃうって。ちゃう。リコシャわかる。これ何？うん。あ、ソースが必要とって書いてある。バケツ。コード優先度なくなるのか。ならダメだな。どうやるんだっけ。これ違う、これ違う。ああ、これ隠密違うな。下が隠密。ああ、まるで原作か。
Boring.
これ、はしご使うとどっか出れるのかな。いえ、チュートリアルデッキから出るつもりはない。開けるロック。あっちはあるんだっけ。あ、丸長押しでサーチって書いてあった。よしよし。
An animal's sty. Freight or food?
Did you expect a needle? Shaking her fluffy coat, the sheep eyes you balefully, her rectangular eyes like letterboxes to the void. With one sharp hoof, she kicks you right in the
fresh meat. Nice. Plump. Banded like a chicken's leg too. That may be so, but look at the flies. And wisdom.
With two shakes of her stumpy tail, the sheep turns away from you to peruse her hay-filled manger.
ああ、どっか調べに行ったとかじゃないんだな。 ああ、これで変えられるってことね。なんもない。バケツ持ってくか。違う、エルさん。違う。もう一個あるじゃん。貨物室の鍵。パンとか手紙とかあるな。そっちは。開きそうにないじゃん。あっち側はなんかありそう？宿題。裏からはなんかレバー操作で開きそう。消える。あー、6か。それ以外にはなんもなさそう。箱、研究室の扉。よいしょ。よっこいしょ。扉？あ、扉がそうか。違う。インベントリット。これ。読む。ちょっとこれシリーズ10番。お前が誰かの貨物室の箱を重量パネルのセキュリティを介してるのわかん。貨物室の箱を重量パネルに乗せてセキュリティを迂回。
That click. This floor plate triggered something.
箱拾ってどうすんの？色。開いた。と同時に装備。さあ、とりあえず話そう。
Hey, get me out of this cage and I'll make it worth your while. You in?
あ
Set me free and I'll set you free. A fair trade. Your guess is as good as mine. Someone screamed loud as a banshee. After that, pure pandemonium. They never even told me what I was accused of. Just dragged me down here.
なるほどね。
The Magister Guard snorts and sniffles as he sleeps. You're almost impressed that one man can make such a phlegmy racket.
ささやく。
As much. Oh, wait, you're no magister.
いろいろ変わるんだよね。
Sorcerer. What are you doing here, filthy elf? Choose your words carefully. My fists ache to meet a new face.
あるのは技巧なんだよな。
Clever story.
あれ
I should have known there'd be
う
trouble.
ーん。だがな。男性なのは知ってるよ。はい。これちょっと。あ、AP ないんだ。あ、俺選択してなかったからフレッシュサクリファイス使えてないんじゃないの？トーテムちゃんが。どうしようかな。化身背後でいいや。あ、俺のターン。あ、悪魔か。あ、違う違う違う違う。
So much for a peaceful stroll.
Go ahead and ignore me. A gentlewoman among jest.
The prisoner's buoyant voice darkens.
Ah, free. I'm nothing if not a man of my word. And I.
いった。はぁ。待って。待って、トーテムを後ろに呼び寄せたい。ここ。で、違う違う違う。敵が見えない。おっさん、ヘムある。タイから、CP どこっちか。マットレス燃えてるな。ああ、ここ。うちの子呼んで、よいしょ。どこ、ヘム割る。あれ、さっきの俺の悪魔、 なんかレジアに持ってなかった。うわ。どうしよっかな。待って、筋力、技巧、体格か。
You there. Come here.
The Magister Guard snorts and sniffles as...
Oh, wait, you're no Magister. You're a sorcerer. What are you...
The Magister considers you...
You're honest, I'll give you that. Ha! I should have known there'd be trouble.
So much for a peaceful stroll.
さてと。なんかないかな。これは油の樽だな。いやーはやいやはや。よっこいしょ、よっこいしょ。あー、投げるもんねえな。どうしよう。よいしょ。
The prisoner's eyes meet...
Oh, and I can...
Eh... Eh... 回復しつつ、 耐性どうのこうのはないんだな、こいつ。なら、これ炎やな。アデリア。俺にリシネがかかった。ここに待機。俺はとりあえず逃げる。もうちょっとかな。で、クールダウンか。これはもう一体出せるのかな。出してみよう。移動してもいいけど。さて、MR。何も持ってねえじゃん。よいしょっと。扉を開けた。はぁ。これも薬だろ。
Empty.
空か。回復薬書。ペット。違うな。回復薬書。あ、ミスった。鎮火して。あ、
Not the most elegant solution, was it?
開いた。じゃあ上に出よっか。そうか。そっか、リシェネなくても属性でどうにかなるんだ。なるほどね。なんか2つの年代記を追加された。ああ。か。
Everything's spick and span. nothing left to do, really.
あ、拾って商品に追加って何？ああ。あ、専用楽器ってあるね。ああ、なるほどね。多分これオリジンキャラクターとカラスタマキャラクター逆なんだよな。
Empty.
金の杯は絶対欲しい。上流系だから何かを上流できるんだと思うんだけど。わかんねえや。あとはお姉さんにお話聞く
Why,
だけ
you're
で。
looking a bit more chipper. Yes.
ああ、
Looks like that collar fits you snugly enough.
ぴったりねえじゃないよ。
Even if I do say so myself. Did the murderer take him into this room?
は
Was he already here?
あ。古代の遺物をすろうと思ったらこっち側から喋りかけるしか。
There you are. Not
Oh.
too tight, I hope. In the meantime, your next stop will be Magister William. You'll find him on the other side of this deck, in the officers' quarters.
はいはい。あれ、丸長くしたっけ。
She frowns and peers at you closely.
Delusions such as these are rare, but not unheard of. I recommend a cup of mulled wine and another night's sleep. Just take it easy. Why? Because we're at...
Index fingers pressed to her lips.
My word, you do seem... Oh, well, I'm sure you'll soon gather your wits. Most likely. Eventually. A new life awaits. And if you're a why, for my peace of mind, of course. Why don't you try casting one of those source spells of yours? See what happens. Oh, do go on. I won't hold it against you. Promise.
Currents of magic surge inside.
My, look at the concentrate. There you have it. See? The collar's function for your own peace of mind.
そうね。 で、今この状態だね。あー、待てよ、今この状態だとだよ。はい、隠密。盗んだ。はい、例えば疑いを持った誰かが調査を始めることはある。なるほどね。待ってね、待ってね。ホットバーじゃなくて、メンドリ。なんか新しくなんかいろいろ増えた。ソース使いの魔撃付きで不正なマジックが存在しました。
Good gods! There's been a murder here.
A young magister stands pale and silent. Her knuckles whiten around her waist. Behind the magister, a bloodied mass lies in a heap. Gore and limbs lie at odd angles. You can't make out a face.
There's been a murder. A sorcerer was killed by one of your own. Lucky you were busy getting your collar fitted at the time, or you'd be a suspect like the rest of them. Waters is investigating. She'll figure out who did it. Always does. Aren't you enterprising? Go ahead. She with the body.
Now, where did I leave my calipers?
危な。技巧そんなないんだよな。ったく。なんでそんなすぐに見つかるかな、俺は。まずはデリアに。我が輩にこれをする。次に。血のトーテムと、化身。で、ちょっと最悪俺が巨大な蚊の群れによって敵を吸血8級ダメプレイヤーは与えたダメージと等しい生命に対なる出血状態のダメージはあなたのレベル以前知力から物理防具によって攻撃力か。ほーい。で、あとは俺が。穏便に行こうと思ったのに。さっさとインベントリー見ようと思って忘れてた。
As the dead man's flesh slides down your throat, your heart is heavy. You know a bright light blinds you, then fades. Suddenly you're on this very ship, crouched in a corner, hugging your knees. She reaches a hand toward you. The memories end. You are no longer...
アドレナリン。
pale young woman doesn't...
まあそういうゲームだからしゃあないけど。
Hatch is blocked. I'll need to find another way. Come on, please, Loisa. That's enough now.
Oh, there you are. Would you please tell this very charming gaggle of not at all brat-like babes that I am by no accounts this Losa woman, nor do I sing, in fact.
The young woman seems about to raise her hand, but quickly remembers...
Who indeed? Why, my name...
The children break out.
I say, it...
Her pinched face cracks into...
Yeah, okay, you found me out.
She turns to you, dark-eyed and...
Gotta keep ourselves entertained, haven't we? You presume right. Nope, trying not to find anything out either. Thanks, but I already belong to an elite. You take care, though.
Suddenly, her eyes cloud to an unnatural black, greyish vein as quickly as they came.
Good luck, Chief.
My mum doesn't like elves, but I have a secret.
Do you know Losa? She's a...
You look a little...
Soon as the Inquisitor... You! Right over the side of the ship with it. Name? Well, you aren't here on my list. Scram it.
Dare you classify this slop as food? I've seen more appetizing.
The elf is reading a volume of Cranley. He reaches out and examines...
Fascinating.
He sits back and returns to his book, flicking quickly from page to page, completely oblivious to your...
It is simultaneously to... Tell me, what do you know of our world's history?
There has been a murder, Your Majesty. Maybe that has the Magisters more concerned than your appetite.
学者として生きてみるか。
Oh, please. No. I want this text. Where did these gods come from? Who are their people? Of course. Now, please, run along.
No amount of pest...
Here's the register, man. Good, good. You faring okay so far?
He tugs the collar of his uniform.
Sorry you're upset, man. But we all... You head on in now.
ウィリアム・ルートだ。
I can make, Your Majesty. Turnips and...
あ、レッドプリンスだ。
What have we here?
The lizard looks you up and down. All of a sudden, he grips you firmly by the chin, with the intent of inspecting your teeth.
Now then, to business. You will answer me 3 questions. The first one is this. Can you cook?
One of us wouldn't kill our own.
Oh, goodness, no. And don't even... On to the second question. Can you knit, weave? In short, tailor? Oh, but to feel the caress of... On then to my final query. Have you the ability to administer the upkeep of one's personal... The very... So, 3 questions asked. As per your own testimony, you can tailor and... Still, beggars can't be choosers. So without further ado, I offer you my sincerest congratulations. As you should probably come to terms with the fact that... Anyway, you may leave me for a moment. We'll go over your...
ラミアさん。
I spent my life singing for my slaves to bring me my supper. Finer fare than boiled. Meanwhile, the Magisters feast on honeyed meat behind this vet.
I ain't saying nothing.
ネームドだなって思ったけど、大体ネームドだな。言って、
Never thought you'd end up a prison guard.
That right. You turn out rotten, Ben Mes.
A broad dwarf sits totally upright on the bench, eyes closed. He raises an eyebrow as he...
Listen up, kiddo. You hear that? The ship, of course.
A wave of sound washes over you.
And?
The fellow cocks his ear.
That isn't
He cocks his ear to the other side.
Anticipation. She senses something. That's all you hear, though. Listen close. There now, just like that.
Squeeze!
Aha!
His eyes snap open as his countenance breaks into an expression of...
There, you heard it, didn't you? I knew it. I knew it. Aye, this is good news. It's the wheel. The wheel. Don't you see, you burn my beard. That means if we've been traveling for... Yes, only 10.34 nautical miles to Fort Joy. Captain, actually. And that figure tells me...
The dwarf leans back from the table and
That'll be all. Thank you kindly, kiddo.
He continues stroking his beard.
Did you see the body? They ought to let you... It was one of them. I know it.
Would you put a knuckle in it? I'm trying to concentrate.
多分そんな感じだなと思ったから拾ったんだよ、蛍光用シング。よいしょー。あ、逆サイドはなさそう。進む前にできることをやっとかないと。
Snake eyes.
She chuckled.
I bet that's just what they'll look like. Rolling dice, deciding fates. Don't worry, honey.
She looks you up and down.
Never say never, though.
She eyes you.
Not the future, no. But I could lick your arm and tell you how you spent the night before last. Shall...
She gives your arm a vigorous stroke of the
You were in a cellar. You were reminiscing about the things you used. Of course it is. The truth's right there, skin deep. You... But anyway, I don't lick.
Ah. これで大体調べたな。蛍光用シングは欲しい。大袋は何かない？
I'm not suited for this. Haven't got any shoes, have you?
ハサミがあれば取れると。まあないだろうけど。
A scruffy man lounges against the wall with scarred arms folded.
Watch your back, new fish. There's a murderer on board and I...
Rolling his eyes at the Magister's warning, the man named Ifan beckons again. He leans in and adjusts your collar with a sharp tug, balancing its weight.
Pinches less that way, right?
Hocking a phlegmy gobbet in your general direction, the sullen Magister settles back to his task.
We used to know each other, more's the pity.
Standing far back from Ifan, the tight-faced Magister draws one... Ifan grins, flash...
Same as he was at 14 years old. Only difference is somebody gave him a bigger sword. Johnny
首がやばい。
Long story. Maybe I'll tell you. No. The dead man. Finn, is it? I'd no business.
He glances over at Magister
Damn shame sheer annoyance isn't reason enough. The joy. I've heard a lot. Wonder if we'll get to meet the ringmaster himself. Not eager to bow before the great Bishop Alexander.
What are you conspiring about?
Oh, don't mind him. Vic's just gotta be in his...
Name!
Magister Victor looks at you suspiciously, Then
away with you.
Ifan performs an elaborate pantomime.
How dare you classify this slop as food? I've seen more appetizing things coming out of plague-stricken pigs.
There's nothing else I can make, Your Majesty.
ああ、ジョッキのあれがあるな。ニンニク、大袋。まあまあ、そんだけかないや。
I've never dined on anything less than a dozen-course dinner, and I don't intend to do away with the custom.
Keep those bolts tight on her, and if she tries to run, shoot to kill.
You seem on edge of us. What on earth is the matter?
あ、空の灰まではいらんかった。よ
Suspect you know all about it.
いしょ。
Do you? Standing at the center of the room, you spot a sorcerer haughtily eyeing a pair of nervous-looking magisters.
So you admit it then? You...
Yes, I did. But of course that...
She turns her head and look.
There are others whose lives...
Good God! The woman! You there! Sorcerer! Go and fetch Magister Siwan! We need to do more than collar this maniac. We need to shackle her, hands and feet.
It means your journey draws to a close.
She reaches for her collar and...
I'm just about to creep...
Subdue her, men, quickly! If she casts source...
She smiles with...
Precise.
俺、ビンディゴと、あれしたくはなかったんだけど。
What's happened?
何もないよりかはマシだ。炎上しちゃった。
What happened? Water?
The lizard's eyes... You shake the lizard by...
No, not the final dark. Not yet.
It's no use.
The dice roll darkly.
The dwarf lies in a heap on the floor, his great beard twisted and tangled. The dwarf lies in a heap on the... You hear a faint thud. The young woman lies in a heap on the floor. She doesn't stir.
使えそうなもんねえな。
The hound paws desperately at its snout. It winces as it draws blood from its wet black nose. The dog notices you for the first time and snuggles. It sneezes suddenly.
Can't smell. Cook, please. Make it stop. Oh.
The dog whines.
Damn! That doesn't bode well. Onwards and upwards. Not long before this thing snaps into splinters. God damn it. Need to get off this wreck, and quick.
やばいな。って言いながらこうなんかいろいろ見るんだけど。
Great gods! Something's pounding on the hull!
The marking on the door was pinned. You press your palm against the door to open it. The wood, it doesn't budge.
うぜっ。はぁ、変なところに首突っ込みすぎたか。すぐ死んじゃうや。
The hound paws desperately at the dog notices. It sneezes.
Can't smell. Please, make it stop. Too much.
The dog whines.
Not long before this thing snaps into splinters.
こっち側は何もなかったよな、確かな。
God damn it. Need to get off this wreck, and quick. Great gods! Something's pounding on the hull! Gods, I need to get off this ship.
Oh, 水風。
exit one of
Said there were other people down there.
Wait, you see those tentacles, kid? It's time for getting the hell out of here. Hear that, kid?
What about the ladder? It's right over there. We can go straight down. Thank you.
You're gonna be the death of us. That's what you big mouse.
You should never leave someone behind.
これで助けられるのか。よいしょ。よいしょ。
If you could walk, get yourself up the ladder. There's a... Wait! Void broken!
どっか水浸しの場所ないの？
Let the games begin. Glory is mine.
よし。お。
I've faced worse.
I thought Void Broken was supposed to be scary.
強っ。
Beardless bugs won't sink the ship on my watch.
よいしょ。うわあ、そこが水浸しか。車線いけるかな。おっこいしょ。あ、ミスった。移動しちゃった。
to move.
We make a pretty good team.
They smell even worse dead than alive.
Let's not tarry. This old tub is about to burst.
I hear something. It's Magister Sewer. Sounds like she needs help.
That's what you think, Master.
Wait! We need to wait!
There's no time.
おお、助けたけど俺転倒しちまったよ。どうなるんだよこれ。
I have plans for you, child. Rise.
Honorable Dallas, we lost a ship sailing sorcerer prisoners to Fort Joy. We assume some escaped and broke their collars. Their vile magic lured the Voidwoken. All who were aboard are presumed dead. Yours faithfully into eternity, High Judge Oriven.
うん、この中にね、3人ぐらいは出会ったけど、骸骨のおっさんには会わなかったな。よいしょ。お、着いた。はあ。
Those Voidwoken made short bloody work of a ship. Am I the lone survivor? Something wanted me alive.
転移門発見したって言ったけど、転移門がまずどこに、あるわ。
I thought the Order would get rid of any trace of the old Source King.
ここになんか人いる。
The child has a small mirror in his hand.
I'm not supposed to talk to elves. Well, elves eat people and their pets. Elves don't know the alphabet. Are you a sorcerer? One of those guys that brings the bad void things here?
The child looks at you straight on.
I don't see any source on you or me. I guess they're wrong or crazy. No one cares where I go. They know I can't leave the island. It's nicer out here than inside anyway. But you didn't die. There isn't anywhere safer. You'll see. I guess I am.
りあえず上行ってみるか。どこにも何もないな。
Voidwoken. Those are the same beasts that sank our ship. Damn, they made it to shore.
Ah, 戦闘破壊しちゃった。あら、仕方ない。こいつ、なんだっけ、土と毒ぐらいか。レベルアップ。能力値は、記録スロットと機構かな。で、アビリティ、ければダメージとクリティカル率か。Te juega.
Drowned and eaten by a Voidwoken. I wonder in which order.
飲もうか。 お、レッドプリンス。
You spot a strange lizard gazing over. Yes, you recognize him from the ship. It would seem you're not the only one who survived the tentacles of the deep. The lizard turns about with the graceful ease of a...
I did survive, yes. And chances are I wouldn't have, had you not returned. You have my
hand over heart, he salutes you with a bob of the head. More than a nod, though...
Yes, I'm sure you've all the makings of a hero. Nevertheless, one good turn does deserve another, so... As far as... Now then, if there's nothing further... I'm sure I don't mean to sound condescending.
He sighs.
Tell me, what do you see when you cast your glance over this ocean? Memories.
He looks out over the water once more.
As for myself, I see continents dotted with mighty cities. And shimmering along the soft curve of the sea's horizon, I picture the palaces that... Of course, it's rather specific.
Suddenly, having all the...
Well, don't just stand there gawking like an ape at an abacus. Or do you really mean to tell me you don't know who I am? The very same. I am the Red... Of course you know me.
There's a brief moment's pause.
That said, I suppose I must... The grandeur that is my fate has...
Hi.
Snag. But never you worry. For the throne I was destined, and my throne I shall have.
レッドプリンスはいいかな。
Then by all means.
He watches you depart.
A black cat. Or some would see this as an omen.
The cat's eyes are clouded and...
What? How did I get... Hey, stop following me. What? No, that can't be. I can't... Huh? Yeah, fine.
The cat opens his mouth as if to...
人がいるっぽい。
Stay back, sorcerer, and stay silent. Our Godwoken speaks.
We know you've been helping sorcerers escape, Atusa. We have proof.
I'd sooner cut my tongue out than lie to you, Alexander. I know nothing of any escapees.
If you can tell the Godwoken no more, your tongue is of...
This can't be serious, Alexander.
You should know by now to obey your superior, Magister, whatever she may ask.
Atusa pinches the tip of her tongue with 2 fingers and brings her dagger to...
Stop! My father. May his soul rest in... The fate of our realm hangs in Dallas.
Yes, you're... What a waste.
So.
Will be needed elsewhere.
ごめん。考え事してあやつが死ぬならって話。勝てないのかな？勝てない気がする。それでも。かな。
Stay back, sauce.
We know you've...
I sooner cut...
If you can
This can't be serious.
You should know by now to obey your superior, Magister, whatever she may ask.
Stay silent!
Atusa pinches the tip of...
Stop! My father, the fate of Dallas.
Yes. What a waste. Come, we'll be needed elsewhere.
助けられなかったよ。
Come on then, Lexi. Hey up.
Dear one.
Respect.
An intense-looking man steps...
Just stand aside, won't you, mate? This is no bit...
Lone wolves decide their own business.
The thug freezes in fear for a...
Pay up, elf. No one shorts Griff. Especially not one of you.
Burrow looks you both up and down, sizing up your combined threat.
Ah, get out of here. The both of you.
The elf smiles and bows...
Follow me, before more of them trouble us. There is a safe place.
A little reprieve from the din outside.
お姉さんどこまで行くんですか？
Thank you for your help with that, thug. Our kind of few here. We must help each other.
She bows.
I hear of no escapes. The only way out is through. Through the Magisters, through their cure. In this cave, we trust the healer. She is young, but she sees. She knows more than we... It gives me great pain. I'm with my family. We are making beautiful magic. We are healing... Wait, before you go, I am not here without your help. I do not forget this. For you, a prize. Thank you.
スタッフ思惑分巻きか。てかよくあんな魔法ダメージないじゃん俺な。まあまあ知力があれだからいいんだけどさ。あとそっか知力でガンガン消して物理あれに召喚獣に任せるっていう手もあったんだな。まあいいや。読み選んだ以上はレザーパンツにしよう。
young girl's eyes are covered, but she turns towards you when you are...
Ah, hello. I see you come a long way. I see you come here seeking a great adventure. Do you find it?
I see it before my eyes.
It is not so bad. I know which days have bread and which days have none. I know more bread comes someday. It helps.
Her eyebrow.
There can be a way. Amiro knows. But he is my protector, my friend, and he is caught by those who hurt him. I wish so much for his return. And he tells you, you bring me great peace. I see something that helps. I see a lizard. He is a lizard of many... Yes, please ask. I knew we must be here. Oh, I do not cover my eyes. I cover the place. He is a very blind man. You understand when you meet him. It is safer here. We may...
State your business. Do stop gaping. Anything can be procured inside these walls. That's for you to decide. That's for you to decide. That's for you to... State your business. Certainly. You may not be a list. If it's trade you're looking for, that's for you to discuss.
で、どこだっけ。木槌いらない。フライパンもいらない。飲もうかな。
you thinking messing with Griff's brutes anyhow?
しゃあねえな。夢見るリザードっつったらあいつしかいねえじゃん。はあ。あれ
Ivan rolls his sleeves back.
Good work there. Good work.
He stretches out one rough hand to shake yours. He grips your hand tight.
Say, you don't look all that busy now that we're safely on dry. I've just got a small errand to run. And then I'll be looking to get the hell out of here while I've still got a neck to collar. How about we stick together until we get out of this place?
He shrugs.
Mercenaries. It's a job. My job. Everyone needs to make...
The little black cat trailing you hisses at him, hair raising a ridge along its back. Without batting an eyelid, the man rumbles a loop.
That's the truth. For me, why not help each other get out of here? The usual way. 2 heads are better than 1. And when push comes to shove, 4 fists are better than 2.
He grins.
So, before we hit the road, it's best if we decide battles. Survival's my main priority. I'll use every
俺は俺たちを
tool
生きる
for
こと
the
さ
lie.
れたりする。だから
But
ベイ
if
ファーラー
Wayfarer
が
is
お前
not
が
what
求
you're
める
after,
もの。
I've got other skills.
ベイファーラー
What do
で
you
す。
need?
うわ、イファン何でもいけるんじゃん。戦士は多分あいつができるはずなんだ。ああ、ウェイファーラーだからそうだよな。
What good's an outlaw who can't command the shadows? I've dabbled enough to know I've an affinity for the darker arts. But I'm a quick learner. What's your preference? Sure. Think it up. Dexterous arts. What are you looking for exactly? A tapestry embroiderer? Sure. Think it up. We've got all the time in the world to rot in here.
ヒーラー。とりあえずヒーラーしてもらおう。
What good's an outlaw who can't command the shadows? Can do.
He scans the horizon for threat.
Right you are. I'd say we're making good progress already now.
Ivan tips his fingers.
Never want to set foot on a stuffy old boat. Hey, lady. I'm sure glad you went back to save the others.
I died. 夢見るリザード。
Yes, I'm still here. Contemplating my throne, truly. A kind offer, on one condition. For reasons I'll not disclose right now, it is imperative that I should meet. I've reason to believe one of them may be present on this island. Promise me we'll look for him, and I'll extend you the blessing of my company. Jolly good. So, now that that's said, even if you are as versed in the art of... As a born fighter, I prefer the perfection of the blade myself. Do not take my elegance as a mask for frailty. My blows shatter shields, and my thrusts pierce armor. If a warrior you need, the warrior you'll have. Wavering is a sign of weakness, so make your... Do not take my elegance as a mask for frailty. My blows shatter shields, and my thrusts pierce armor. If a warrior you need, the warrior you'll have.
ナイトか。あ、攻撃バカがないと。あ、ファイターでいいや。
I offered the perfection of the blade. Very well. Onwards, wavering is a sign of weak. Very well. Onwards then to victory or death. Wavering. I offered very well.
The Red Prince.
Now, as you're aware, you'll be traveling with, as your luck would. Of course, there are other forms of protocol.
あ、猫か。
Yes. Is it an audience you desire?
Tired of the view in here yet? I am too, I must say. Good to know someone's got your back when the going's tough.
Ifan shrugs off his backpack and reaches into its depths.
Have a read of my contract and find out.
そのだけど他の人にアレクサンダー。ああ。おう。マギステルポリスか。
So, time to find this Boris fellow.
Quite right. Do seek my counsel. I intend to rule an empire. To that end, of course, I'd much appreciate it if we managed to find a dreamer first. There isn't much to say. It's the portent of it all. I can feel it. How you lack in... As certain as the sun, such as am I. That said, but there was something in the water. A voice made of truly still.
He hesitated.
Are you a religious person? A pity. Religious persons tend to be all too self-important in their supposed humility. As for myself, after all, when one is revered by many as a living god oneself, there was a small... Such a nuisance, the law. Quite necessary. What I meant was, sadly, that enlightened point of view quite clearly turned out to be academic. If not, I hardly know you as yet. Let's...
I'd say we're making good progress already now.
Seeming surprised, Ifan gladly
that hit the spot.
He holds the flagon out to you. The alcohol hits you like the void itself. Your head...
This reminds me of sharing rotgut with... So tell me, if we weren't stuck here, what would you be doing with your time? Not what I'd choose for myself, but relic of flame.
I've spotted something.
何を見つけた？クイックセーブして、クイックセーブが完了したらクイックロードしないとずーっとこの表示が邪魔。まあ10時になったらやめなきゃね。っていうかまあこんな感じでしばらく進めていく感じかな。いつの間にか物語が進んでるなんてこともあり得る。大丈夫だ、これで見やすくなった。あっち側か。
You there. You've just arrived, isn't that right? Are you quite alone? It's just, I've a proposition. Something very worth knowing. Oh, noble. But after the Magister, good luck with your friends.
So this is Fort Joy.
A delivery. Surely you'll have one.
Crumbling disaster.
Square. Snake face.
こいつワルツだな。違うな。どこだ？
Leave him be. Don't make me say it.
Listen, I can help you if you just...
Shut up, elf. This clown? Caught him stealing from my kitchen. Still won't say where he stashed my supplies. Sound like someone you'd let off with a slap on the wrist. Caught him red-handed trying to make off with a second crate after he took the first. Supplies. Crate of food, citrus in particular. He'll talk, or he'll die quiet. Listen up. Back.
Not like this. There's too many of them.
Then it looks like you are...
こいつがバター。あれ、グリフ本どこ？これニードル。あれ、1、レベルが1個高いのか。まず、フレッシュサクリファイス。そのままどうしようかな。とりあえず一発リコシかな。リコシで飛ぶかな。で、決心かな、とりあえず。これ何？バトル地面を叩き、前方範囲内のキャラクターを転倒させ、縦投げ。とりあえずこれを、さっき透明になっとったから、そこら辺ポイって。あ。
Sense something nearby.
痛い痛い。トーテム。 で、リジェネを。なんかいろいろひっついことになってんな。俺が死ぬ。クイックロードして。さすがに無理。どうすっかな、トーテム。まあ何より武器防具が整ってないっていうのが一番でかいんだろうけど。はぁ。あいつね、関わるとまた話がこじれるからいいや。
So this is Fort Joy.
A delivery. Surely you'll have one. Crumbling disaster.
Scram, snake face.
If a magistrate signs it, you forget my name here. Pick a coin then.
Worse than war rations, these.
Need something in the kitchen, do you?
俺らは、これじゃあ車線通らないじゃん。
Leave him be.
Listen,
Shut up, elf. This clown. You're caught in red hat supplies. Listen up.
Not like this.
Then it looks like...
まずレッドプリンスだろ。 うしようかな。エレメンタルトーテム。2名様いらっしゃい。うわ、透明になったよ。とりあえずエンカレッジしてもらって、魔法がないのか。いや、とりあえず、不織布が届かない。これはやばい。消印が欲しい。けど待ってね。消印の前に、車線か。消印いけるな。毒。毒でもいいな。どうしようかな。これ移動したい。利用できるものがないんだよな、ここな。所狭しと並びすぎて、トーテム入る隙ねえもんな、ここな。ここ召喚できる。農地に行ける。あとは目の前のボスか。ったくマテリアをどこでやらせようかな。ここじゃないか。無理。クイックロード。どうすんのよ、これ。探すなんて絶対嫌だしな。あ とはレッドプリンスがいるせいで、おかげで、絶対あいつと交渉できねえしな。どうすんだよ、これ。はっきり言って武装が貧弱なのよな。巻き捨てるタイムリー、違う。あ、いた。
As you approach the unsmiling Magister, Ifan catches your arm and speaks to you with some urgency.
I need to talk to this one for a few moments. Alone.
Ifan strides up to the Magister, speaking in a calm and controlled voice. Though you
I'll give you the...
Ifan walks back to you, leaving the...
どことあ、なんだ
Ifan catches you looking over...
What? Oh, it's just practice. All in the way you said you... I only do it when it's necessary. And it was necessary back there. He wanted me to kill someone. I didn't want to kill them. That's about the size of it for me, all right.
After reading the scrap of paper he took from the mag...
So this is Fort Joy.
A crumbling disaster.
ああ、闘技場はまた今度。真逆。あっちだった。
Oh.
Amidst a crowd of screw...
And what you after? I ain't. Just seeing how it's made.
She looks up.
You looking to buy something? Found it in the scrap heap. Never knew her to be much of a wrench head.
She nods once.
You looking to buy something? Or do you just want to waste my time with a whole lot of questions? For you? Hell no. Worthy is exactly the all manner of things.
はあ、ロックピック系かい。エレメンタルトーテム。どうやったらね、これできる
The woman looks up as...
What do you need? Huh, the hammer got you curious. Yeah, funny name for a gal like that. Oh, I dunno. She was a sweet soul. Quiet. People do change.
She nods once.
Clever lass, her. No wonder what Alexander sees in her. Question is, what she...
Come on, old man.
I don't think I ain't watching. That's your fifth purchase to this road.
You there? Elf? I'm looking for an inmate. Have you seen him? None of your business, inmate. I told him at noon exactly.
Time to accept reality.
Don't mean I can't beat ya.
A little respect for Griff's right hand.
通れる。警告やな。はあ、こっち側から行くことも可能っぽいけど、こっち側からも行けそうだね。行けそうじゃないね。ひー。遠いよ。
The Magister stares at the ground, unaware of...
The Divine is dead. The Bishop is all we have left. It'll be a last.
Her voice trails...
I do wish Alexander would ascend sooner rather than later. They say his powers are not developing as they should. It's quite the pickle. I wish it every night. Hmm? Oh, yes. Only a week, but who didn't then?
Is that thing eating corpses?
The creature heaves through lips.
You. Now, a little query. Where grows the yarrow? Quickly now, for I haven't much time. Maybe I unscrew your lid and poke about inside and set your memory straight. Would that please you? Can you not remember now? Are you mad?
毒か。痛い痛い痛い。フレッシュサクリファイス。ちょっと待った。 見事。毒に関しては200% か。待てよ。よいしょっと。あかん、それはあかん。CAP でここら辺まで移して、こうカレッジ。俺の血のトーテムが、ってなんか違うのに攻撃したな。うわ。こういう時に急がなきゃいけない時に2位にかけられないのがうざい。 10時になったし、今日はこの辺で配信を終わろうと思いますと。またやってたら、見に来てくださると嬉しいです。それじゃあまたねっと。